10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, my bad, guys. You might realize that I'm not a broadcaster in-game. They started a CL game that I thought everyone was just going to be patient and wait for, but it looks like everyone else had different plans, and they went ahead with this game that I didn't see. So not in the lobby, but hey, this is the game. Of course, stream not going to drop items now, so oops. Lots to manage now. That, of course, some of you realize I'm on the NEO Dota stream now, so working with some new overlays, and I don't know. We'll see. But either way, this is probably the best way to do it. Just hopping in as a spectator. And hey, now I can get items, so works out for me. But we do have Peter Arteezy, Divella, not sure who, that's Yugi, I believe, Demon, and Tralf. Over on the Radiant, we've got Balba, Universe, Purge, D-God, and I Annihilate. So yeah, let's go into the bans. Again, Team Liquid player on a lineup, you're going to ban it out. They take out the Elder Titan, the Batrider, and the Nature's Prophet. So very similar bans from last game, Peter. This time he elects to take out the Nyx Assassin as well. And he'll scoop up a Darkseer for an offlane Clockwork, maybe mid. Could be a support, and of course the Bane. Balba takes out Abaddon, the OD, the Rubik, as well as the Shadow Fiend. And Balba will be picking up that Visage as well as the Weaver. And of course Naga Siren is still in the pool, so they're just going to take that trifecta into an aggro tri-lane. No, they won't. Balba, he really wants to make that Tidehunter work out here, so he picks it up third, and that leaves Naga in the pool. They're not going to elect to get it, though. So Visage, Weaver, of course, very strong laning partners. The Saguchi, Gemini attack, the Swarm, Weaver. Pretty dangerous early. Very squishy early, though. Actually very squishy for a long time. But Soul Assumption nuke from the Visage. And Familiar's at level 6. Definitely a good hero right now. And hey, they've got int, agility, and strength right now on Balba. That diversity. As Peter will be going for the 4th pick now. So probably looking to pick up another core. Maybe even the mid. They don't pick last. But I would probably just expect the core hero here. Just to see a couple more picks maybe before they decide on their mid. Unless they really want it now and expect it to be banned out. Because there are, of course, 2 more bans remaining. And Peter likes to draft some interesting things. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a Potom. He does like it. Of course, the Nightmare into the Arrow is going to be a really nice combo. And I've seen them run Potom, Bane, Darkseer a lot, as Peter drafts a lot, so.
Earthshaker here.
Radiant team, pick.
And they want to go with the Earthshaker once again, so Peter picks it up. He'll probably be playing it himself here as a support with the Bane, so that leaves Clock. If they want to be greedy with it, Darkseer jungle Clock offlane, but who knows? Maybe Clock will try to carry if they want to take that aggro. That could be a little risky and very strange. Farming Clock defensively seems like a waste of time, so I would expect the Clockwork to be middle, but who knows? They can sort of do a lot with the lineup they currently have. Tidehunter was offlane last time Balba drafted him, so expect Tidehunter to be there once again, maybe looking for that support. Maybe more of a core hero, a semi-carry to put into that mid lane. OD has been taken out. Razor still available if they want to put him there. The Dragon Knight. Had one more in mind, but now I forgot it. Kunkka. I don't know. Nothing to really set up Kunkka this game, but besides Tidehunter and Kunkka on the same team, it's always a fun time. And they're actually going to go with the Vengeful Spirit, so Balba here picks it up. In game 1, I believe, or at least the game 1 for tonight that we cast, that was Mason on a 1-roll Vengeful Spirit. He actually did pretty well. Maybe his build was a bit experimental, maybe cost him the game in the end. But this one, going to be a support. Just more armor reduction, the aura, to get Weaver going just a little bit earlier. And of course, the stun and the swap are just so good at all stages in the game. So Venge, Visage, Weaver, probably an aggressive tri-lane. Maybe going to give Tide some solo safe. Potentially middle. Balba, we'll see what he picks up for that mid, as Peter thinks he's still going to need one. He bans out the Puck as their last ban. So they want to limit that teamfight control. That Dream Coil would have been just a little too nice to set up the Ravage, as Storm will take the fall. Anti-Mage going to get picked up there by Peter.
Radiant team, pick.
Yeah, Anti-Mage picked up, so that's going to be their core hero. They're going to run very defensive. That Earthshaker, that Bane, should be able to keep Anti-Mage alive through anything. And, of course, he's got the Blink as well. So Peter's saying, bring on the aggression. We let you have one of the strongest tri-lanes sort of in the metagame right now. Venge, Weaver, Visage. We're ready for you. And we'll see what we're going to do against the Tidehunter. Clock should do all right. I'd imagine Tidehunter probably will win that. Unless he gets caught in the cogs. Of course, Battery Assault does a lot of damage. And you're not going to crack and shell yourself out of cogs. So we'll see if Tide, if he finds himself in that matchup, how well he can do. Also, if he's solo safe versus a Darkseer, probably not going to be loving life either. So we'll see. Bulba maybe wants to pick up one more. Maybe another core hero as Weaver alone. What? Ah, I must have been in the other lobbies still. Oh, this is weird. I've never had this happen before. So it looks like that last pick, yep, that's what happened. What? They started with like 4 people. Apologies. We'll get everything ironed out for the next time I'm casting here. Hey, we haven't seen the pick yet either. So that works out. But yeah, Tidehunter versus Darkseer one-on-one, not going to really work out. Bulba as well needs to pick up a hero I think that can carry out of this game. Do well versus Darkseer. Anti-Mage would have been that pick. Dragonite will do alright as well in that role. Maybe they put him mid though. We'll see. Bulba was playing mid last game. Maybe see him here on the Dragonite as we do step into this game. Waiting on those last few picks, and we'll introduce the teams and, of course, the players. And just a heads up, if you guys are just tuning in on stream, as you may have just noticed, I sort of messed up. I'm not actually in the lobby for this game. We'll hop in to the next one, but, yeah. They were doing a challenge mode game where they actually draft the teams. I thought everyone was going to stick in that, but they didn't. They just did a quick start game while that was going on, and I didn't notice it because I have to have the sounds muted so they don't come through on stream. And then this game started. And yeah, I thought it would be best to just hop into this one. The player pool maybe just a little bit better. And we can use directed camera. We can cast off directed camera. It's kind of fun, actually. But we won't. Let's go ahead and just introduce the team. So Peter, once again, drafting, picks himself up an Earthshaker here on the Dire. So it's going to be Peter's squad. He's going to be backed up. Trouf supporting here on the Bane. And who are they supporting? None other than Arteezy here on the Anti-Mage, the one role right now for the team, going Tango, Stout Shield. So trying to get up. See if he wants to go Midas off of that. I don't see why. Anti-Mage farms faster with the Battle Fury, so just probably trying to really get that Battle Fury early on. We've got Yugi. I really hope that's Yugi, otherwise it's Die Welle. And I forget what that means in German. Oh well. And we got Demon now in the mid lane here on the Clockwork. So yeah, it is going to be that Clockwork mid, and Darkseer off by Yugi down there. And over to the Radiant, we've got Bulba drafting himself up a Dragonite here for the mid lane. The off lane will be Annihilate, so once again, Tidehunter off lane drafted by Bulba, just looking to make it work in the current metagame. Of course, it was very strong. Maybe, what was it, like a year ago, I guess? TI2. As now, we've got Universe on the one roll. Oh, it's a Universe Weaver, though, so get ready. He is very potent with this hero, to say the least. We've got D-God, Papa D in-game, going to be playing that Vengeful Spirit supporting, along with Purge on the Visage. Here, Smoke, Sentry, so he's ready to get Roman. Papa D, of course, wards some consumables. And Universe picks up the DD, which is going to be really nice. Be able to nuke down any of the Ion Shelled creeps, and of course the most important thing to do when going against a Darkseer, don't let him hit level 2. So we'll see how well they can do. I mean, there's a lot of damage here if Yugi sticks around. Of course, he actually did pick up the Grave Chill level 1. There's no Surge yet. They're going to zone him out. They're going to do as much as they can. Will they throw the Magic Missile, actually? They do throw it, and they're going to maybe try to get a kill here. I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Purge gets just 1 inch a little too close, takes 2 tower hits, but it should be fine. They're really going to zone out that Darkseer for a long time, and Darkseer says, hey, screw it, I'm going top. Takes his Ion Shell, will go into the jungle as top lane. The Fissures, once again, happening. There's no Rubik this time, so at least there won't be double Fissures blocking every which way out of the team fight. Just one Earthshaker this time, as they block up the Tidehunter there. Who was playing it last game, actually, if I can remember? Monkeys Forever, I believe. And he was up to level 6 at 6 minutes as an off-lane Tidehunter. I think he was 3rd in net worth overall. And they still couldn't get it done. And now this off-lane Tidehunter having a much harder time. Still level 1. And looking to be level 1 for a little while as Peter... Well, maybe not. We'll see how well they can handle the lane control. Trying to get the levels quickly as Peter wants to farm up that level 6. Bane, of course, wants level 6 as well. But they're electing to give more of the XP over to the Earthshaker. And maybe not even so the XP. Maybe just the farm. Because, of course, he does want Mana Boots. He does want a Blink Dagger. And as a support, I mean, that's a tall order. We'll see what he can get. Purge as well as D-God. They know the lane's abandoned. So, hey, they pull through. Looking to get up their levels as well. So both supports doing their job, doing what they need to do defensively. As we do see Darkseer jungling. And this is why you don't get Surge level 1. Because if you get Surge level 1, the position he was just in, you still aren't going to hit level 2. And then you can't jungle. So just a little tip there. I'm sure most people are probably aware of that. And my health bars are actually really bugged out right now. I should probably reconnect to this game for like the 3rd time. As Balba now will be the first blood in the mid lane as a Peter comes up huge with the Fisher. And then Demon, of course, Battery Assault level 2 doing quite a bit of damage. And oh, maybe they're not bugged now after somebody died. Hey, look at that. They went ahead and fixed themselves. Mid lane though, TP coming in as Annihilate goes over to get some XP. Will hit level 2. Balba's like, get out of here. And Annihilate just trying to get what he can as Purge and Papa D still both at level 1. The supports for the Dire faring a little better. Level 3 on Peter. Level 2 up on Trout now looking to take over some pools. Annihilate heads back to the top lane. And yeah, this is why Darkseer, tier 1 offlaner at the moment. He heads into the jungle. He's doing well. Or he will be doing well, cleaning up the stack now as best he can with level 1 Ion Shell. And he's doing it rather efficiently. See him hit level 3 here pretty soon. 2 points in Ion Shell. Going to make it even faster. But yeah, that's why he's great. His lane doesn't work out, he just goes to the jungle, and he's still going to have big items at that 12-15 minute mark there, depending how much he decides to roam or anything early. But likely just going to farm it up, try to get an early mech for the team, as Balba playing really in a defensive posture down here on the bottom side of his tower, expecting the gank from Peter. I mean, he did it pretty much all last game on Earthshaker. It's another defensive lane versus defensive lane here in this game, so why not rotate that Earthshake around and do it once again? Of course, just blocking this avenue of retreat. I can't draw on the map. But yeah, just blocking off the high ground retreat, making a Balba run down river, or basically just catching him out. We saw it once already. It's very strong. As the pull-throughs continue, we do have Purge and D-God getting their levels up now. Universe, meanwhile, level 5. And we'll see when they decide to push down the tower. Did they do a single pull there? No, they actually pulled through to obliterate the wave. Maybe wanted to push here with this siege, the first siege of the game. Try to get that tier 1 tower pretty early, maybe open up the map a little bit. And with the levels they have now, couldn't they go aggressive against the top lane? Like, they're not going to kill Arteezy, but they could still kill out the Bane, they could still kill the Earthshaker. They're doing a really good job to get their levels. They're actually doing a better job than the Radiant supports. Both of the Dyers at level 3, still level 2, but they do rotate to the mid lane. Let's see Visage sticking around pulling. I'm not sure why the Radiant supports aren't trying to get more done right now. Just gank out Demon. Maybe just because of the cogs. Oh, hook over onto Balba. Of course, he doesn't know. Vengeful Spirit's right there. Papa D throws out the armor reduction, and they retreat. Courier, he's aware of the Courier. Will stop it, and just going to go ahead and a Bottle Crow there. Just throwing out the hook, letting people know he's got it. Demon's not going to miss those hooks. Just keeping Balba in check. Let's go to a more important tab right now. That's definitely going to be the last hit chart. Annihilate on the Tidehunter, though. Get some XP, so he's going to love that. He's not doing too badly, actually. Going to hit maybe level 4 off of this wave. But 31 last hits for Arteezy at the moment. It just went boots, Ring of Health, rushing that Battle Fury, of course. Picked up the Quelling Blade, because why not help with the last hits? You're going to be jungling anyways with the Battle Fury, so always worth picking up a Quelling on the Anti-Mage, as they do look to push the tower. Looks like they did a single pull through. Maybe kept that... looks like they kept the siege around for a couple waves, because it is already 5.5 minutes. It's been alive for 2 minutes. And it's going to pay off. They get the top tier 1 tower. It's going to be the first tower of the game. Let's see if Arteezy can go ahead and clean it up, accelerate that Battle Fury, because, of course, Universe in the bot lane on this Weaver went Midas, and he's dead even. If we check out the net worth, Anti-Mage just ahead because of the tower gold that he just got there. Did last hit it, so
Dire's bottom tower is under
we'll see what Universe can get done this game. It's going to be a pretty hard. Bane, a very good hero against the Weaver. Probably a Lincoln's game. Of course, Fisher going to be really annoying. Get the Lincolns to pop that off. Then there's the Fiend's Grip as well. So there's a lot of long-range initiation between the Fiend's Grip and the Fisher to go ahead and knock off Lincoln's and still Fiend's Grip, or even before Lincoln's, just kill Weaver immediately. So Universe could have a tough game for sure. We've got Balba in the mid lane now with a bottle, trying to do all he can right now. He's actually at 26 last hits. His mid opponent here, Demon, at 32. So the mid lane right now, pretty even. We did have a kill. The first blood, the only kill of the game, was on Balba, so he has died already. If we check out the graphs just to do early, the Dire doing the laning stays way better. Of course, they've got the jungle. Oh, they don't block, but the Cogs pull him back over, actually. Wow. Well, that's an interesting interaction there as Demon pulls him back over. Now Balba could be in trouble. That Fisher lasts for 8 seconds, by the way. It's a little ridiculous, and the Battery Assault level 4 maxed out. Does about 1,000 damage in that 10.5 seconds, so able to clean him up there. Trying to push Purge with the Cogs, and we'll actually just use the Battery Assault, and they're going to clean him up. Double kill for Demon there in the mid lane, doing really well. And I'm keeping an eye out to see if I get items this game, because I've only got one. I feel like I want some more. Let's bring those items tonight for everyone on the stream. Well, in game, in this case. On the stream for next game. Here goes the bottom tower, though, for the Dire. Whoa, no, not going to last hit it there, as the Fortify will be popped out here. Here comes the Demon. He's very low, so he's not going to be able to go down. Challenge for the deny. Weaver going to last hit it up. Dead even in CS. Dead even in net worth. Slightly ahead. Has the Midas. So, I mean, there's the Midas to be maybe farming. Hit that 20-minute window as well on the Weaver. Of course, Battle Fury pretty much functions as a Midas for Anti-Mage. It's actually even better in terms of farming and getting levels through the jungle. But yeah, he's going to want to farm and hit that 20-minute window as well, I would say. I'd give it to Anti-Mage, no doubt. But we'll see what they can get done. There is a Ravage, of course, to buy some time. But on the other side of things, Wall, Vacuum, and D-Vela. That's Yugi. Level 7 now in that offlane. Compare that to Tide, who's level 4, of course. Tide, he can't jungle. He doesn't have that luxury. Well, he sort of can, but you need a bottle, and you need to bottle Crow it, and then you take away from your mid lane, who's forced to do the same thing. And that's Balba's DK, of course, so not opting for that route. But we've got a Mechanism almost finished up, actually. It's not going to be that much longer there, just in the jungle there for Darkseer. So that's a big item coming out, of course. We've got Peter. He's got Mana Boots up already, so he's definitely playing the 4 role. As let's check out the Bane. Literally nothing. Some smoke, a Clarity still maybe from the early game. As Anti-Mage and Demon team up to maybe... Did they get another kill? No, got the Invis Rune. Looking to push the tier 2. They lose the Siege, so it looks like they will back off. And Arteezy is only about a little over 1,000 gold away from finishing up the full Battle Fury. And let's see how fast he can get it. It's not even... Well, he did just Ghost out Shield. Tango's expecting the lane to be abandoned, but he did get boots. And we'll see what he can get done. Mid lane, though, DK level 8. The Enfeeble's off, but of course the Poison attack will go through onto the tower. Going to eat away at it. And Enfeeble going to run out now. Let's see on the backside of things. Demon with the Invis. Hook off of cooldown at the moment. It's nighttime, so we can go ahead and sneak around here. But let's check it out. We've got Pink as well. That's going to be Peter. Throws out a nice Echo Slam. Here comes Demon with the Cogs right onto Papa D. Going to take him down immediately. Does. Easily. They want to go clean up now. Universe gets involved. He just has a Midas. He's got to be careful here. There's a stun out on the Demon. He's pretty tanky. Soul Assumption, though. It's going to be enough. I was hoping Darkseer was maybe around there for the Dire. He just picked up the mech. He just finished it as Trouth looks to be going down. So the Radiant trying to catch up here. There goes the first Fiend's Grip of the game on the Balba, but nothing really comes of it. Here comes Darkseer surging up. Peter, Echo Slam onto 2, and Chant Totem picks up another. There's the Fisher, the Ion Shell damage on the Balba. The Ravage goes off. Balba to live. Even picks up the kill with the Breathe Fire on the backside of that. Now D-Vela wants to go ahead and stun out. Magic Missile from D-God to get Wella. He's got no Surge. 2 seconds. Arteezy, you're underage. Shouldn't be doing that. It's illegal anyways. Hook comes in from Demon, though. We get back into the game. Yugi stays alive. I Annihilate to drop. Demon wants to clean up. Darkseer somehow still alive. Had a vacuum. Doesn't need to throw it. Double kill for Demon there. Did he buy back into that? No, he didn't even go down. Balba, though, will get Yugi. Finally cleans him up. Trying to smoke is Trouth, but the Brain Sap is there. That 300 pure damage takes out Balba. Can't TP. I guess people just respawning quickly. I feel like they died. Oh, Balba never did die, huh? I think he just bottled up after living with about 1 HP. Came back, able to get a kill on Yugi, but of course, Trouth had other plans. Takes Balba's Dragonite as well. It's 9-4. We check out the graph already. We saw the Dire 3,000 gold ahead really early on. Now, about the same, maybe going up to 4, maybe up to 5 XP, 6,000 advantage. So at 11 minutes, that's a lot. If we look at the net worth graphs here on the side, we can see 3 of the 5 top farmers are for the Dire. We've got 5k on the Anti-Mage as well as the Clockwork. Clockwork actually the highest net worth in the game right now. He's 6-1-1. Say hello to Demon, everybody. If you don't know this player for some reason, you should definitely check him out. One of the best, probably one of the best players in the scene. Sometimes he throws games, but that's why people love him, right? As he does hook into Papa D, he's going to pick off yet another. Universe is there, and now Demon trying to TP out. Will he make it? He actually will make it on just about maybe 100 HP. He's really tanky. He's got 1,600 right now. Peter gets up that kill, so that gets him closer to maybe buying a Blink Dagger. He's got mana boost. I think he went back to support a little bit. Sentry wards. Maybe threw down these as well. Well, D-God bought them. Oh, wait, wrong wards. Oh, it doesn't say who owns the standard ones. That's kind of lame. As here we see D-God warding up here with the blue heart spotters. Smoke up though, Trelf. He's got the Fiend's Grip online. They want to use it again, and who is their target? It's going to be Universe. He's got a Midas, he's got a Perseverance. He's going Lincoln Sphere, but can he get there in time? They look to kill him here, as that's a 12-minute Battle Fury. That's huge on Arteezy right now. City was too high. Nice stun off. This is Universe. He's dead. The TPs aren't even coming in right now. And Champ Totem actually just going to Echo Slam it up. Take some CS and take the kill. 3, 1, and 4. Peter really wants that Blink Dagger as Demon now. What is he? 300 gold away from an Ag Scepter right now. That's going to be huge at 13 minutes. 12-second cooldown. So tanky with all those stats. And they're already winning 11-4 with an Anti-Mage in the jungle. 12-minute Battle Fury. They don't even need him as a Yugi. Maybe we'll get caught out here. Nice stun there between Bulba as well as D-God. They're going to take him down. He will throw out a wall onto 3 on the backside of this. Looks like Demon hooked into Tralf, so a bit of miscommunication there. Maybe could have came up huge because of the wall. I was wondering why Yugi threw it. He did have support coming, and that could have been a 3-man Cogs on a wall. And that would have been probably a triple kill for Demon or Darkseer. Kills go into either of them, I suppose. Leave that up to the RNGG with the wall battery assault. But, yeah, that could have been a big play. Maybe Tralf stepped in the way. Maybe Demon messed it up. Who really knows? Peter, though, continues to farm. He's up to 1,100 gold. Universe is down there. I think he actually ate that Fisher to the face, maybe down here. So just time lapses. And he throws the time lapse out. So, again, on cooldown for 50 seconds. As Arteezy getting that split push going. Trying to finish the treads. And then, of course, we're going to have the Yasha, the Manta, the Heart. Likely the builds here. Does he need the Heart? There is a bit of burst damage. Butterfly wouldn't be too bad either, because of course Universe, he's doing well now. He's first in net worth for his team, 3rd overall. We find him at 5,400. Bulbous DK, the mid lane Dragon Knight, 4th in net worth overall, 2nd for the team. He's at 4,400, so he's not having an amazing game, and he is just going to go ahead and go for what looks to be taking up here with the Treads, Ogre Club, and Bracer, but just going for the why can't I think of the name? Black King Bar first. A lot of times you'll just see the Shadow Blade, especially if the game is being even, so you can, you know, maybe roam around, gank, push some towers, have more presence that way. But being so far behind, they're going to have to defend. They're going to need that BKB to force some big engagements on these towers. And I don't even know if they can win them, to be honest. We do have Demon. I think he bought. Let's check out the Courier. Yep, Blade of Alacrity is there, so he does have the Ags. It's just not with him yet. He's got a Haste Rune bottled up as well, so Demon looking very strong. Top lane, though, I believe there's a lot of action. Bulba will go down to a Mana Void. Let's see if the Fiends was used. It was actually, yes, it was used. So they did have to use a bit for that. And Arteezy, I think, is the one who will pick up that kill. So goes Sage's Mask. Maybe just looking for some more mana regen. Who knows if he'll actually try to turn that into a Vlad's? Maybe. Interesting choice. I mean, I guess they are just that far ahead. He could pick up a Vlad's. They could 5-man. They could push. Just straight up, I guess, as Demon now. The Ags is completed, but we'll just stay tuned on Arteezy's item build, see what he wants to turn that into. I would assume it's a Vlad's, unless he just wants to build something, an Orchid for some reason. No Ravages, I guess. Literally no magic, no fun if he picks up an Orchid, but I think it's a Vlad's. Actually, I think it's kind of just a casual Sage's Mask, but we'll see. Or a Medallion. I don't know. It could be a couple things. We'll stop analyzing that as a Demon now hooks in onto D-God. He's stunned up, but it doesn't matter. Battery Assault does not care about the stun. He's got to get the bug off of him. Weaver now. Universe actually at pretty low health. If he gets hooked up again, which he easily could, I think Demon needs to run out of here. Has the haste. Bulba throws out a quick pause. And I think Demon, let's check out that range. Oh, it didn't update. Hooks out to a friendly. as Peter then throws out a very nice zoning Fisher. Weaver wants to get them both. Should be careful, of course. If he gets hit by a hookshot and a Fisher, he's dead, pretty much no matter what. They don't even need the Bane. And speaking of Bane, he's grouped up down here with his purple friend Darkseer. They're looking to push a tier 1, and it looks like they may just get it. Universe saying, we have internal issues, and I bet they do. As now the tier 1, it drops, and that is all tier 1s cleaned up. So the Dire, they've got 3 towers under the belts, doing nicely. Purge going to be quickly picked off by Demon, and Papa D better run because there's only 4 seconds remaining now on the hookshot. Demon looking to throw it out. Universe is there as well. Will he dive the tower? Probably risky. He's worth a lot of money right now. Uh-oh, he's stop animating it. He gets over it to Papa D, cogs up. Demon could be going down and giving up a lot of money, but not before he cleans up that one. The wall down by Yugi, I guess, to zone out the Weaver, but Clockwork goes down, gives up 533 gold, and it's going to be split, actually, so I guess Demon gets off the hook there for sort of feeding himself. He knew he was going to die. He does pick off another one, and they're just being really aggressive, buying space for Arteezy, now up to 9,100 net worth, way out in front. 2,100 ahead of the next Radiant opponent, but in second place, well, Demon was about in second place. Universe is there now with the Midas, and let's see, did he buy up anything on the Courier? There's no Ultimate Orb coming out yet to finish up the Lincoln Sphere, so we'll see what he... I mean, he's going to finish the Lincoln Sphere, but it's getting late. I mean, it's 17 minutes, and a free farming Weaver, this is the point where you want the Lincolns right now. So we can see he's late, and I think he's going to pay the price here. The Fiend's Grip comes out. Peter's a little far away. Can he get the time lapse off? He does actually get the time lapse off, but look at that Brain Sap. It's huge. Is there a blink on Peter? There is! And he might be able to find him. Just guess. No, the TP from Universe has the sense to just dip into the trees and go ahead and TP out of there. So, well done. Universe escapes that. There just wasn't quite enough. I thought maybe they could have just thrown in a vacuum there on the tail end if he just stood next to him with the Ion Shell. I think they maybe could have got him, but maybe a little low on mana. Let's see what Darkseer's rolling with. Did go for a Soul Ring. Has the mech. Looking to go back for that Shiva's now. Going to be the next item. Wait, is it? Maybe just picking up a plate, or an AC actually for the team. Unless he bought the chainmail on accident and is reselling it. No, he already has the chainmail on him. So yeah, it looks like he's going for an AC. As it is a Vlad's for Arteezy, so they're going AC, they're going Vlad's, they want to push. So it looks like the first and the most normal thought for that item with a Sage's Mask will be the Vlad's. It's already finished, of course. Very cheap. Balba gets hooked up by Demon. There's an Echo Slam out of some creep as well as Balba, and he drops. Peter. He's a player. He likes this Earthshaker a lot. He picks it a lot. He's 3-1-5. Blink as well as Mana Boots at only about 18 minutes. So that shows how far they're ahead. If we check out the graphs, it's already a 10k lead right now for the Dire. And XP is... Oh, here's the GG. Alright, we'll get into a proper lobby next time. Once again, I'm Helium here, taking over some NEL action. Out and NY John will, of course, be back on other nights. We're going to trade off, I guess. But either way, new addition to the team. So shout out to Dota for picking me up. And we'll be bringing you